When we think of Indiana Jones, a few iconic items instantly come to mind: his whip, his hat, and maybe even his fists. But in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, our favorite adventurer gets to wield a lot more than that. With plenty of enemies, including fascists, trying to stand in his way, Indy will have to scavenge for tools and weapons to turn the tide in his favor. Scattered across the game's levels are a variety of items that players can use as makeshift weapons. From powerful hammers that can floor an enemy with one swing, to smaller tools that pack a punch over multiple hits, there's something for every playstyle. Each weapon comes with its own perks, but some shine brighter than the rest. Let's break down the best weapons you can use in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. The whip. What's more iconic than Indiana Jones and his trusty whip? This versatile tool isn't just for swinging across dangerous gaps, it's a handy weapon too. In the game, you can use the whip to stun enemies, giving you the perfect opening to follow up with punches or other weapons. It can even disarm foes carrying guns or other tools. While it doesn't deal direct damage, the whip's utility makes it an absolute must-have for any encounter. Frying pan. Starting your journey in the Vatican, you'll come across the humble frying pan, and it's surprisingly effective. This small but mighty weapon lets Indy land quick strikes in rapid succession, leaving enemies no chance to retaliate. Despite its speed, it still delivers a satisfying amount of damage. And let's be honest, there's something hilariously satisfying about knocking out bad guys with a cast iron pan. The thud alone is worth it. Number 6. Sledgehammer. If you're looking for sheer power, the sledgehammer is your go-to. This massive weapon feels like a cheat code. Sure, it takes a moment to wind up, but once it lands, your enemy is out cold, no questions asked. What's even better is its durability. Unlike some other weapons, the sledgehammer can survive multiple encounters, making it a reliable powerhouse. Hammer. Think of the regular hammer as the sledgehammer's faster sibling. While it doesn't pack quite the same punch, its quicker strikes make it incredibly useful in fast-paced fights. Plus, it still hits hard enough to take down enemies efficiently. Though it doesn't last as long as the sledgehammer, it's a solid choice for any brawl. Pickaxe. For a balanced all-around weapon, look no further than the pickaxe. It delivers consistent, quick strikes, keeping enemies on their toes. Whether you're facing a solo opponent or a group, the pickaxe holds its own in nearly any situation. It might not be the flashiest weapon, but its reliability makes it a top contender in the game. Guitar. The guitar may not be the strongest weapon in the game, but it's definitely one of the most fun. Each hit produces a loud, twangy sound that's endlessly entertaining. While it doesn't deal massive damage, it's perfect for one-on-one fights and adds a bit of comedic flair to your battles. If you haven't tried smacking an enemy with a guitar yet, you're missing out. TNT. Sometimes, subtlety isn't the answer, and that's where TNT comes in. Though much of the game emphasizes stealth, tossing dynamite into a group of unsuspecting enemies is both effective and wildly cinematic. The explosions create moments of pure chaos and hilarity, making TNT a standout weapon for when things get heated. Topping our list is the shovel, the ultimate weapon in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. It boasts excellent damage and impressive durability, letting you knock out enemies with ease. Even better, it's relatively easy to find throughout the game, meaning you won't have to go searching far and wide for a replacement. For its balance of power, utility, and availability, the shovel takes the crown as the best weapon in Indy's arsenal. With so many creative ways to take on enemies, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle keeps the action fresh and exciting. What's your favorite weapon in the game? Let us know in the comments below, and happy adventuring!
Thank you.